issue with Donald Trump saying if he lost, it meant the election.
Yo, who's calling you?
Are you kidding me? I know, I did. Oh, 1 second. Hello? Yes. Oh, I gotta call you back. I'm on the TV, man. Yeah, I'm on the TV right now. Oh my God.
What's going on to the Nova Squad? Welcome back to the channel. Yeah, I know I've been out for about 2 weeks and everything because I had to take me a break because work has been very stressful. Nothing too serious. It's just I have a few projects that I'm actually planning on doing. I can't really tell you guys yet what exactly I am doing because I don't want to spoil it or, God forbid, someone try to steal my ideas or whatnot. So anyway, I just thought it was very appropriate talking about, Trump and talk about Norm Macdonald, whatever. So this video is be titled Norm Macdonald on Bad Liberal Comics Who Use Trump as a Crutch. Not really sure what they were actually talking about or referring to. So I'm really excited to see what Norm had to say when he was amongst the living or whatnot. So without further ado, let's get right into it.
Trump is so bad at lying, he lets the public immediately know he lied. If Trump ever had to take a lie detector test, he'd probably just draw the crazy lines himself. I did not collude with Russia.
Since he announced his candidacy, Donald Trump has been fodder for late-night hosts. And throughout his presidency, they found new material in his policy and speeches and all those tweets. Riffing off Trump has become a ratings bonanza, and some are hitting the president pretty hard, infusing their satire with objection and analysis. But is there comedy in today's politics? Joining me now from Santa Monica, California, Norm Macdonald.
Well, why Norm look like that already?
Objection and analysis. But is there comedy in today's politics? Joining me now from Santa Monica, California, Norm Macdonald. And now, full disclosure, we've shared many off-camera laughs. He's my brother-in-law. So, hello, Norm. Welcome to Question Period. So, comedy in the time of Trump, is it more difficult than it was when you were on Saturday Night Live?
It's more difficult in the time of Trump for good comedians, and it's way easier for bad comedians. You don't have a worldview by just saying you don't like Trump. You know what I mean? That doesn't count. Like you can't just say I hate Trump, and that makes you a good person. And the Democrats just can't say I hate Trump, and that means they have a position. That's no position. So for idiots, it's an easier time because you go, well, that guy's the idiot, not me. But if you try to do smart comedy, it's better to stay away from Trump.
You met Donald Trump when he was on The Tonight Show on Jimmy Fallon's show. Now, tell us about that.
I just feel like Norm was so uncomfortable with this whole entire interview. I don't know. I don't know. But maybe just me, but
stay away from Trump,
You met Donald Trump when he was on The Tonight Show on Jimmy Fallon's show. Now, tell us about that encounter you had with Donald Trump.
Well, I'd met Donald Trump many, many times in New York City, just because when I was doing Saturday Night Live, he was a fixture in New York City, and he'd come to a lot of the shows, and he was just a local eccentric, that people mostly loved in New York because he fixed the rink in Central Park when the city couldn't. But no, when I was on Jimmy Fallon, that's when Jimmy Fallon tousled his hair and got in trouble for it, and I was the other guest. So I was just out in the hallway, and I said, Donald, can I have a picture? You could call him Donald then. I guess you can still call him Donald. We don't have to call him President, apparently. But I said, could I get a picture with you? And he said, yeah, absolutely, sure, Norm. And then he walked down the hall and got in the elevator with his Secret Service guys. So, but he was just doing that as a joke. A lot of times, the problem with candidates that, or political candidates that do comedy is obviously comedy doesn't translate well to the page sometimes, you know. Sarcasm is lost, obviously, and things like that. So if someone says something that's meant self-disparagingly or satirically, and you want to take it out of context, you can. And that happened a lot of times with Trump on the campaign trail.
But you know, he's being caricatured on Saturday Night Live, like quite mercilessly by Alec Baldwin. Like, is it funny to you? Is that funny?
No. The only reason I don't find it funny, when I was there, Daryl Hammond did Donald Trump, and that shows how far back Trump goes, because that was 20 years ago. But Daryl did him then. It was a softer Trump, you know. I think it was a Trump that was a lot closer to his real self. But if you do, the problem with, if you do an impression of someone, you have to like that person, you know, because you're playing the person, and people like themselves. So you can't play someone and have contempt for them at the same time. You know, it doesn't work as an impression. So I don't like his impression, and I have no political affiliation. I just mean from a comedy level.
Where is the funny in Donald Trump?
What? Okay, something is going on, man. Like, can some of you guys like give me extra content? Like why was Norm looking off to like the side of his left side, whatever? Like, I know at times I can speak. I know sometimes you guys see me looking on my left side or on my right side, whatever, because like I got my camera show me, you know, me, whatever. But like as far as like him, I don't understand why he's do all
because
that.
he does think he's funny, right?
Yes, but other people think he's funny too. I attended one of his just to see, you know, because I wanted to see it for myself. His performances in front of these grand halls, and he's enormously funny and entertaining. And I don't know that there's normally with politicians. You know, it takes, you need to be humble, you know, to be really funny. And I think that's why Ronald Reagan was the funniest president that I ever saw, because he always had this humility to him. I was kind of lost with President Obama, because people told me he was funny, but to me he was too self-aware. And of course Hillary couldn't have been more strident, you know. And I think people don't vote on issues as much as they just vote on who they'd like that old saw about who you'd rather have a beer with, you know. And nobody wanted to have a beer with Hillary Clinton, you know.
You say that he has.
Like, it's funny because like a lot of people like really like vote for. Did I miss a trash can? No, I didn't. Now like a lot of people vote for Kamala because they felt like she had hope. But there's a lot of people who actually voted for Kamala because they didn't want Trump in office, which it's kind of like, it's bad because you don't want to vote for a person just for, if you like that person. You got to make sure that they have great policies over it. Now, like, I do understand how people can see Trump as a bad dude because of what he says, but if you don't understand the difference between him making a joke or being serious, then you're going to get lost in the sauce what he had stand for policies and everything. I mean, like that's why I voted for him, because like what he had proposed versus Kamala had proposed, my lifestyle aligns with him versus what Kamala had been trying to do, and it just like it didn't really make any sense for me voting for Kamala. And also, top of that, there were a lot of things that were proven that her, along with her campaign, who actually had cheated through the debate and sending out money to all of the celebrities, and now she's in debt by spending all that money on unnecessary things. So why would you want a president who actually put herself in debt through a campaign, which it didn't really make any sense around that time, though? So, you know, I'm just letting you guys know, whatever. So you guys are mad at me or for voting for Trump, whatever. It is what it is. But yeah.
As much as they just vote on who they'd like that old saw about who you'd rather have a beer with, you know. And nobody wanted to have a beer with Hillary Clinton, you know.
You say that that one person has to be humble to be funny, but I don't think Donald Trump is very humble, is he?
No, there's no humility to Donald Trump. Donald Trump is more funny in the way that a WWE wrestler is, you know. So he has a different kind of funny, which is a sort of a self-deluded, I don't know if it's self-delusion though. I don't know if it's all, I think it's just all an act. I don't think really that Trump ever wanted to be president. I think that he was always just playing to be president or whatever that hall he was playing in was, you know? And
I mean,
I've seen this.
Well, I mean, like, he did mention that he never wanted to be president at any point. I mean, like, he said if he had to, he would want to try to fix something. Like, I've seen the Oprah interview he had with her, like, years ago. So that's what I am referring
It's
to.
happened with comedians, too, that you start thinking you're good because the people that come to see you all like you, you know? But the reason they came to see you is because they like you. So politicians and comedians both make that mistake of thinking they're much better than they are because they're never criticized by the people that don't like them. That's why social media is so good, because you can see the people that don't like you at all.
I listened to an interview you gave Larry King, and you said the ruin of Donald Trump will be his addiction to playing the halls, right? So he's a great performer. He just wanted to be you, like he wanted to be a stand-up comedian, and he just accidentally became a president?
My guess would be that his plan was to make a big splash, lose, oh, that's not good. What should we do now, Joyce?
Just don't answer, okay? If it's possible.
No, I won't answer.
Yeah.
Wow.
Should I start answering that question again?
Sure.
Yeah, I think him becoming president surprised him. I think, you know, it's funny that people don't remember, but back in the debates, there was a big issue with Donald Trump saying if he lost, it meant the election.
Yo, who's calling you?
Are you kidding me? I know, I did. Oh, 1 second. Hello? Yes. Oh, I gotta call you back. I'm on the TV, man. Yeah, I'm on the TV right now. Oh my God. Oh, but I'll call you right back. Sorry.
Okay, I'm not going to
I gotta
ask you
turn
the
the
question
sound down.
again.
I feel that
crazy.
Trump, personally, I feel that he didn't think he was going to become president. And interestingly, the thing that people don't remember was that, but I remember, was that during the debates, there was all this talk of Donald Trump saying, if he loses, it means the election is rigged. And all the media were saying, no, that's impossible. You know, take that back. You cannot say that about the American Republic. No election here could ever be rigged. That's impossible. And of course now they're saying the exact opposite. But I think it was Trump's idea.
Well, I mean, Hillary did say it first, though. She said that it was rigged because he had informed with Russia. But she said it's fine for her to say it, but when Trump had said it, it was an issue. I don't know, but I mean, again, I get in depth with the politics on my other channel, whatnot, but it's just kind of weird how you got Hillary saying it, and then now, you know, you got Trump saying it. It just like, I don't know. But that's all I'm going to react to today. But I just wanted to hear Norm Macdonald's take. And also, it is funny to see how all of these comedians are all having a problem with Trump trying to joke about him, but then also voting for him. People who don't like him are trying to do impressions with him, but I don't know. It's end of the day, it's all fun and games, though. But yeah, if you guys really enjoyed this reaction today, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe, and share. Let me know in the comment section down below what's the reaction next. Thank you so much for watching, and as always, my name is Russell, and I'll see you guys next episode. Peace.